Hey guys, I wanted you to be a part of something that I've been really looking forward to. I have something new that came in today and I am extremely excited about this. This is one of my all-time favorite scopes. And I had this on a Remington Police 308 many years ago. And it was just an unbelievable scope. Here it is, the M-1000 Leatherwood ART, which is automatic ranging and trajectory scope. This is the legendary Jim Leatherwood masterpiece. And this is of course the updated version from the Vietnam War era, which transformed sniper training for the U.S. military. Look at this incredible piece of art. It's called art for more than one reason. It is a work of art. It's been a long time coming, baby, I'm telling you. And one of the secrets of this scope is the mount, and we'll be getting into all of that very soon. But as you can see, it's 2.5 by 10 with a 44 objective. But I just wanted to kind of share this with you because this is one of the legendary scopes of the U.S. military. It's what really transformed sniper training. There wasn't a lot of calculations that needed to be done. This scope, just by ranging in on an 18-inch known target, you can hit any range without having to work up all kind of trajectories and ballistics. Now, this Leatherwood ART series scope has been in use with our U.S. military forces for over 40 years. In fact, there are no other scopes that were in service at that time that are still in service with our U.S. military. They're very durable and reliable. One of the things, this particular scope has been updated greatly from the original ART series back in the 70s. But the system is the same, the mount and the way this thing works. It was just a very ingenious way, a very easy way to make a sniper in the field very effective. These scopes are still in service. They are being replaced by some of the more high-tech optics, but the effectiveness of this scope is not to be questioned. It's just an incredible scope. The other thing about it, and because it is U.S. military contract, these have gone through the rigors and of the U.S. military's approval. So these are very high quality optics, something you can really count on. In fact, these will go from 17 caliber all the way up to 50 BMG. So obviously it's recoil proof, shock proof, fog proof, and waterproof, and it carries a lifetime guarantee on it. This is one of the reasons why I wanted this scope, is because it is so durable. It's built like a tank, but it has the precision, the pinpoint precision that you need when you need to really make a shot, and it's critical. Now, one of the things I want to do is talk about this mount. The scope comes with this mount. In fact, that's really the system, the ART system. And as you can see, this goes into your weaver base or Picatinny rail. What happens is when you set this down, it's not going to give. Most of my scopes, or my scope mounts, the adjustment screws are through this. And it can make it adjustable and it can make it loose sometimes. So this really gives you a strong, sturdy base to put this on. Also, there are locking washers that are with these little knobs, which really, by finger tightening, you can really get a great hold on your mount to your rifle. Very important. It does come with the rings already. Now here's the secret. This mount moves. It adjusts up and down as you turn the cam, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But that is the secret of the Leatherwood legacy, and where he was able to actually adjust the mount itself without having to adjust windage and elevation. So you can actually adjust this scope without taking your eye off of the crosshair, and that is an incredible feature that just can't be overlooked. Now first, there's a chart here. It's a cartridge chart, and what you do, you find the cartridge that you're going to shoot through your gun. and it goes all the way up from 17 Remington all the way to 50 BMG. So you have a lot of different ways, a lot of different calibers that are available. From 223, you have your 308 to 30-06. You just have so many different calibers, and each one has a number. And what you do is you find the number that correlates. It's a cam setting. Very easy to do. Now, once you get your cam setting, what you do is you want to take this screw right here. And what this does is, this is the range ring. This is the range ring right here. You want to take your screw and you want to loosen, which I've already actually done. Okay, I loosen it and then I pull it out. And what you're doing is there are pins that connect to this ring right here, which is your calibration ring. So what you want to do is you want to pull that out, and this allows this to turn without making this turn. And then what you do is go over here to this ring, to this screw, and you unloosen it. Okay, I'm going to shoot 223 with a 55 grain bullet. The number was 390, so I go to the 3, this is in hundreds, so I go to 3.9 right there. Now when I get that setting, I'm going to screw this in. Be careful not to move this ring until you get it screwed in. And you want to get it fairly tight so that the mounting, the cam will stay together. Okay, now you can see that we have it in the 390 mark. You want this arrow to be at the 390 mark. Then what you do is you take this setting and you line it up. There it goes into the setting. As you can see, there are these little pins right here, and that fits right into the setting. And then what this shows is where it shows 400, you're really at 390 with this little mark here. Then you'll want to tighten that down, but you want to keep it into place. Now everything is set. One thing you do not want to touch is this right here. This is preset by the factory to hold the cam in place, so you want to leave that. Here you have your eyepiece, and this is for this is for fuzziness or focus. So what you do is you can adjust this as well. But that's all you need to do to get the cam ready to go to your certain specific caliber. Now we're going to look at windage and elevation. I'm just going to show you the turrets. I am not going to adjust these until later. Now one thing I want to tell you, I'm going to include a video, a channel that has actually how to set these and even how to set your cam that does a better example than I do, more professional. So I will include those in the link in the description. But as you can see, these are quarter MOA, one click. They are locking. So these lock, they can be adjusted. So this is one thing I want to tell you too, guys. You may be going, dang, that's a lot of stuff you got to do. Once you set this thing for your caliber, it's done. And it makes it super easy. But let me tell you something about simplicity. Everything you have is simplicity, then it's you have a lot less potential of what this tool is for. So, having some complexity to get things started, no big deal, because this does everything. This is called the Camputer, and this actually sets your trajectory to where you don't need to know bullet drop, because it'll set it for you automatically. Now the theory behind this is that as this cam turns, it actually pushes the mount up. So it will actually adjust your elevation as you turn the cam. This is set up for the crosshairs to be at an 18-inch across, 18-inch. So if you know the 18-inch target point, you can put your crosshairs dead on that, adjust this until you get to your point of aim, and then fire. And it will do all the math for you. Now this scope is really meant to go from 250 meters out to 1,000 meters. Currently I don't have a range close by that's over 100 yards. And so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing sighted in at the 100-yard range, which in the brochure, in the owner's manual, it does go over that you can sight it in at 100 and then be able to use it effectively to the greater ranges. And then as soon as I get out to a nice 200, 300-yard range, I'm going to put this puppy to its test. But until then, I can go ahead and get this scope sighted in on my rifle. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival. God bless America. Long live the Republic.